So I'm basically your boss.
Y'all married?
Oh, God.
Brother and sister.
Welcome aboard officially, Junior.
And what about my shield?
It's on order.
I'll buy you one from the toy store.
Good Cop, Bad Cop. Series premiere Wednesday, February 19th on the CW.
Ooh, okay, you just saw a trailer for Good Cop, Bad Cop, which is making its series premiere right here on the CW on February 19th at 8 p.m. We are so excited today to be able to talk to the stars of the show, Leighton Meester and Luke Cook, who play a brother-sister pair, a bit dysfunctional, in this small-town dramedy. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, lovely to have you both. Can you talk to us a little bit about the show and what viewers can expect?
Sure, it's a comedic procedural. So if you've ever watched NCIS and wished it was funny and that the detectives were brother and sister, that's what you're going to get in this show. Every episode we, have a different crime that we're solving. And then there's just an ongoing drama between myself and my sister and my dad that is the through line throughout the show.
I think it's fantastic that, it kind of runs in the family, quote unquote, to be a cop. But boy, do we have different personality types going on. So you play a brother and sister. I think it's really funny and ironic, of course, Luke, that you're the younger brother, but you're what, 6'5"? So that makes things a little bit interesting. Can you talk to us a little bit about that dynamic?
Well, Leighton was just saying how grateful she is that we're sitting for these interviews and not standing.
Makes
There's
it a
a
little
lot of
less
like
obvious.
standing on apple boxes and
A lot of
stuff
apple
while we were
boxes.
shooting.
Yeah.
I bet, but
Like,
who
I'm
ends
your
up being
big
the good
sister.
cop and who's kind of the bad cop of the pair of you?
That's a really good question. There is no good cop, bad cop that stays that way. And we sort of make you raise the question, what is good and bad? I mean, my character is, she's been in this small town her whole life. She knows everybody. She leads with her heart. She kind of lets things slide because she's so tight-knit in this community. And then her brother, who's been estranged for a while, does things more by the book, which you could also, categorize that as a good cop technically. But he comes in and sort of shakes up the whole department and ruffles my feathers. And then we sort of maybe switch roles a little bit. So it's sort of an ebb and flow.
Interesting. Okay, because
Yeah.
I know that, Luke, you're not supposed to be necessarily very blessed with social skills in this role, whereas it seems like Leighton's character has a lot of heart, right?
That's right. Leighton's character is friends with everybody in the town, and I'm not really friends with anyone at all.
Gives you the opportunity, though, maybe to see things a little bit more logically. Interesting. Okay.
That's right.
Tell-
By fact, by feeling.
Uh-huh. Okay, tell us about the town of Edenvale. What's it like?
Edenvale is in Washington State. It's a, sort of foggy, misty small town in the Pacific Northwest where we live. Funny enough, we did shoot in the Gold Coast of Australia. So not exactly the location that you would expect, but I think we fooled, I think we may have fooled you. But it's, Edenvale, I think it's a nice, nostalgic, cozy town. The feeling is wonderful. Like we have our local bar and our local diner, and we have dinner every weekend at our dad's house, and we know everyone. And of course, we have our police department who are all rookies, but doing their absolute best. So it's really it's sweet, and I think it's very cozy and fun.
Oh, I like that, but you're right. Shooting on the Gold Coast of Australia, slightly different than the Pacific Northwest. So Luke, being originally from Sydney, I'd like to hear from you a little bit about the experience of filming in your home country, but faking it.
Yeah, it's funny to go to Australia and be doing an American accent on screen, but all the actors that you see, most of the actors other than Leighton and Clancy basically are all Australians doing their American accents. So I hope that you're absolutely fooled and you don't even hear a twang of Australianness at all. But it was just a joy to go and shoot it on the Gold Coast, which is exactly a place that it sounds like. It's golden and beautiful and kind of
Sunny.
subtropical, sunny. Yeah, it's a really gorgeous place to go and get to shoot. And we got to do that for 3.5 months, which we're very keen to go back and do.
Sure. Did they fake the rain and fogginess and mistiness then? Because
I don't think they had to fake that bit,
No,
but
no.
they had to fake a few mountains in the background.
Yeah,
Sure.
but we shot up in the mountains, like you know, probably 45 minutes away from the sunny, warm, golden beaches is a foggy, misty, tree-lined mountain,
Wow.
Mount Tamborine. Yeah.
Okay, well, I learned a little geography today, y'all. Okay, Leighton, you guys have had the chance to work with the legendary Clancy Brown, so people have been seeing a little bit of footage of him. He plays y'all's dad. Tell us a little bit more about working with him. You know, big deal, been around for a long time.
Yes, it depends on your generation what you know Clancy Brown from. If you know him from SpongeBob SquarePants, where he plays Mr. Krabs, or Shawshank Redemption, but the joy of Clancy is his incredible experience that he brings to every role, his gravitas, his big booming voice, and then underneath it all, a very sweet, cuddly man who's very much like your dad.
Oh, that is so sweet. And Leighton, you'd agree?
Yes. Can you imagine? I was like, no.
No, he's terrible.
He's a mean old man.
Well, I know that there's a lot of dynamics happening here, so we'll just have to see it play out on screen. But I'm so happy to know that y'all get together and have a good time off camera.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all's time today. I can't wait to watch the series premiere. Thank you so much, y'all.
Well,
Thank you. You'll love it.
We appreciate it. Okay, guys, don't miss the series premiere of Good Cop, Bad Cop, February 19th at 8 p.m. right here on CW Austin. We'll be right back.